Hey, babe, I need you to come out here right now. We have a very big problem.
What? Holy shit! Oh no!
Babe, we gotta go.
Oh my god. No! 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 I'm gonna spray the roof. God. Please God, save us. Save our house. Please. Bye. Oh no. No.
Could you explain the water reservoir situation, why that was emptied? Okay, first off, I am a they, so please refer to me correctly. But yes, we're well aware of the water reservoir situation. Earlier in the summer, streams were rerouted to protect endangered salamanders into the Pacific Ocean so that they didn't have to swim in waters that were too warm for them. We're well aware of that situation. What about this situation with Mexican firefighters coming out? Yes, fire people that are coming from the country of Mexico, yes, are coming to help us with this uncontrollable fire situation. Where's the funding gonna come from? We'll probably use money from our unhoused budget to help fund those fire people that are coming from the country of Mexico. And what's priority number one? Diversity is our main priority here. Whatever we're doing, we're gonna make sure that it's diverse. Diversity, diversity, diversity.
After this Hollywood Hills home caught fire and a man known to neighbors as Will Rothschild, a billionaire member of the famed Rothschild family, was found dead inside, the picture of who this man really was is beginning to come into focus. It turns out 87-year-old William de Rothschild used to be William Kaufman of Oregon. The LA Times reporting he changed his name in the 80s.
Hi, is this Richard?
It is.
Hi, Richard. Sorry to bother you. This is Jory Rand calling from ABC7 in Los Angeles.
Tonight we reached out to Richard Kaufman, brother to William de Rothschild, who had no idea his brother was even alive.
I thought he had passed away 40 years ago.
He hadn't, and had been quietly living in Laurel Canyon, somehow living like a billionaire with multiple properties and dozens of luxury vehicles on elevators inside his garage.
Those I saw with my own eyes, so they're there.
So where did the money come from?
Your guess is as good as mine.
This was supposed to be the water to put out the Palisades fire. This is the Santa Ynez Reservoir. It's the water supply basically for the Palisades. When they first started fighting the Palisades fire, they ran out of water extremely quickly. Wednesday, 3 a.m., they were basically out. And there's been a lot of talk on why this happened. So how long has this reservoir been empty for? Since February of last year. There was no communication from the Department of Water and Power to LAFC
FD that there was a water supply issue.
The firefighters, when they started fighting the fires, no one informed them that the reservoir was empty. This reservoir holds 117 million gallons of water. The fire department was using a water supply from 3 backup tanks, each one only holding 1 million gallons of water. They say it's closed for maintenance to repair the lid that's on top of it. I don't know a lot about reservoir maintenance, but there's literally no construction materials or vehicles anywhere in sight. Also, with a reservoir like this, you can refill it or start to refill it. So another question is, if they saw the Santa Ana winds were coming and we have this remarkably dry wet season, why was there no attempt to start refilling it back up? I know I threw a lot out there, but I think we need some answers, guys. Some real answers here.
Bruh, I'm in this burnt house, right? Everything burnt. Everything burnt. I come. The Bible, there ain't nothing wrong with the Bible, fuck.
Here we are at the Pacific Palisades fire. We're on day 5. You can hear the air assets up above. The wind is kicking up. We had a significant flare up near Mandeville Canyon last night. It was a concern. The Operations Section Chief O'Gorman took several engines that were on the west side and he brought them over to the northeast side and put a strike team in the Mandeville Canyon. That's 10 engines and 2 chiefs last night. They had 10 helicopters that really helped. We've augmented resources even more. A lot of fire engines from Seattle. One of the key areas they wanted to stop it was right up on that ridge line. Very steep, rugged terrain. They did not want the flames to get past there, and they did an awesome job saving all the homes on that ridge line. One thing in particular we wanted to point out, as you zoom in on that house with the tile and the white roof, you could see underneath at the very bottom a lot of thick green natural vegetation. However, there's a clear line underneath that home where they scraped it all the way. They did the proper brush clearance that really provided a defensible space for firefighters. Good job, homeowner. Make sure you do that if you live in a brush area.
We're right here in Altadena. This is my sister's house. We're trying to protect it at all costs. As you can see, everything's burned. This house is burned. This house just started. That house burned. The house right here burned. These two, not yet. The houses behind burned. There's no water pressure. We can't even turn on the hose for understandable reasons, I guess. 911 is powerless right now. Obviously, all their resources are being used elsewhere. This is just hell on earth. It's just hell on earth. There's only so much you could do. We emptied the house just in case. God be with us.
Well, this is some wild video. Check out this fire-nado. It was captured by Fox 11 LA in the Palisades fire. This was last night about 10:45 local time. This one's been all over social media. Unbelievable. Yeah, you get big pressure changes, big temperature changes, and you can see those. It's a real thing. There's actually been an EF3 fire-nado that happened in the past. I'm trying to remember which fire it was from. It was several years ago, but just the point is you can actually get these actual tornadoes that have fire in them that can get pretty strong. It's more like a dust devil than an actual tornado, which would come out of a supercell. But my goodness, you want to talk about a contrast in what we've seen across the country over the last couple of days. And you can see this time of year, you know, December, January, you can get Santa Ana winds events that lead to fires. Of course, you know, fires of this magnitude, it's historic, and it's something that all those people are never going to forget. I'm never going to forget covering it as far as my career goes, because this is just, it's just been incredibly wild and memorable.
All right, everyone, welcome back. January 10th, 2025. This is out of control. We saw some weird anomalies in the sky above these fires that look so out of place, it's not even funny. You're seeing that on your screen now. We're going to go over this clip, as well as a few other important things when it comes to these fires. We have not seen anything like this since Maui. Now, check this video out. This one I posted yesterday on X. There is something in the sky above the horizon of these mountains that is flashing, that looks like a laser popping up right before before this fire goes out of control in Pasadena. Now just keep an eye on this area as the fire is crawling up the mountain. The second you see this flash, we see this fire take off and then is completely out of control for the rest of today, leading into right now. Not only that, but check out this video that's making its rounds in the internet, a mini DEW directed energy weapon. If you think that we have this type of stuff that just a regular human can have and don't think that we have this ability on a larger scale, my friends, you have a lot to learn. This stuff has been around forever. This type of technology has been rumored to exist for decades. Way too many weird things are happening in the skies above these fires that even regular people that don't usually talk about this stuff are noticing and posting online. It's been overwhelming for officials to continue to deny that something nefarious is going on, and I have a feeling they're trying to find a way to explain it to us without us turning into some flash mob that wants their heads on platters. Metaphorically speaking, of course. So, my friends, here is your mission. I want you to watch these videos closely, watch them 10 times if you have to, and then conclude to yourself. Let me know in the comments, do you think there's something nefarious going on here with all this evidence we have? We have satellite imagery of past fires looking like they're being caused by lasers. We have weird things in the sky flashing during the Pasadena and Palisades fire this week, including videos that show we do have small-scale DEW weapons that would have to exist on a larger scale based on our technology alone. My friends, this is not some crazy conspiracy theory. These are all backed by facts and evidence. I appreciate you all. Let me know down below what you think, and we'll take it from there. All right, everyone, see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.
The lady that cut the funding from the fucking fire hydrants.
Karen Bass. Fuck her.
Yeah. Fire her.
They have no water.
They actually have no water?
No, I actually asked him, this guy right here. I
Yeah.
said, how do you have no water? He said, we have no water.
Oh my god.
We have nothing.
That's so fucked up, man.
Bro, out of this whole burnt shit,
on, bro.
This Bible is not.
Nah, bro. Nah.
That's God. Look around, bro.
Nah, bro.
Untouched.
Nah, bro. That's weird, bro.
I gotta keep that. That's crazy.
I got goosebumps, bro.
I just did too. No cap, bro. That's God, bro. That's.
Nah, I got goosebumps.
You know they.
Bro.
Stop calling the fires in California unprecedented. What happened in Maui? That was unprecedented. What happened in North Carolina? That was unprecedented. What's happened in California was predicted. And in fact, Newsom ran his campaign in 2017 off the backs of the Tubbs fire, which at the time was the most destructive fire in California, where fire hydrants also didn't work. And my friends in those neighborhoods were utilizing the waters from their pools in order to exterminate flames. Fire hydrants not working? Nothing new. Wildfires in California? Nothing new. I was evacuated from my first wildfire 30 years ago when I was 10. I decided to leave California because I could not stand the policies and the red tape that they had, and I decided to trade hurricanes, which I get ample notice, versus wildfires, which I get no notice. And watching the writing on the wall over the years, I could see that nothing was changing, and it was only a matter of time before that state became a goddamn inferno. My dad was a heavy equipment operator in charge of maintaining the roads in my town. And 30 years ago, he was facing issues for mowing the roads during high fire season because of frog habitats that didn't even end up existing there. What is happening in California has been happening for years. And by utilizing the term unprecedented takes away the accountability from the people who have put the state where it's at. Stop using that term. Call it what it is. Call out the leaders. Because there are thousands of Californians who do not deserve to be now homeless because of the fact that their leadership, elected whether they chose to or not, failed them. And as a Californian, you have a right to be pissed at Newsom if you voted for him because he lied to you. And as Anybody else who didn't vote for Gavin Newsom, you have a right to be pissed because he is costing us now tax dollars. And for a state that talks about equity and giving everybody a level playing field, California has far more resources available to them than North Carolina does. Yet the Biden administration stepped up immediately to use all of our tax dollars to bail their asses out. Stop calling it unprecedented. It was predicted and it happened because of poor planning, and there's no other way about it. And for the assholes on Community Notes, this is opinion, my lived experience, and you can go fuck yourself.